Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's continue today with the 3 months prediction tarot readings. Today is going to be VIVIZ Umji turn. She is part of this new girl group, VIVIZ, and former member of G-Friend. So let's see what energies are available for her, for Umji. So let's see the tarot cards that she got. She got the Lovers in reversed, the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles in reversed, and the Fool in reversed. And also the card from the Oracle of Healing Yourself is she got the card of self-sabotage. That this is not the first time that actually it comes out in this series. Actually, this card was also part of other idols reading. I do not remember who, but this card came up before, so I think it's meaningful. I do shuffle really well my cards, so probably the fact that the self-sabotage card comes out often, it probably it's a trait or it's a kind of pattern of behavior that some idols do or express, and they are not fully aware of this. So I will explain what this means later. So as you can see, we have 5 cards in total, 5 tarot cards in total, and 3 of these 5 cards are in reversed. So definitely what I can sense from Umji energy for December, January and February of next year is that she probably is still adjusting to this new path that she's going to be transiting. I think that somehow she did make a good decision when it comes to belonging to this group, belonging to this trio, because I think that she definitely values stability a lot. For her to have not only a stable proposal or a stable deal or contract, it's also about belonging, and I think that for her, I think that probably she could have taken the path of being a soloist, but I think that for her it's important to share her abundance with others. So, and also at the same time, if we start in here with the Lovers in reversed, I think that what this card is telling me is that she has a hard time making decisions by herself. Probably she is someone that is very attached to what other people expect from her. So she does ask for other special people in her life for their opinions or their feedbacks or their point of view on certain situations. It seems like she's still not comfortable with making decisions on her own. She still needs the support of others. So I think that maybe if she didn't have this opportunity to start over her career with this new group, with this belonging to this trio, I think that probably she would have been stuck in a place of not making a decision actually, and feeling very indecisive and feeling a bit unstable about which path to take. And this doesn't have anything to do with her abilities or her talent. She is very talented. She has this is why she got the Ten of Pentacles. It's that she has the resources, she has the abilities. It's just that for her, she functions really well in groups. She's still not that confident to be a soloist. So I think that this opportunity of belonging again to a group of other females, it makes her feel empowered. She it makes her feel like rejuvenated, like she feels contained. I think that she is someone also that she likes to share dreams and aspiration with others. I think that it makes her feel special. I think that, I don't know, there's something about her. I don't know if maybe someone can actually provide this information if you do have it. Is she an only child? Because I have the feeling that it seems like she is very privileged in her lifestyle, but somehow she had like a very lonely upbringing. So it seems that this is why she looks for groups or to associate with, because she likes to she likes teamwork. She likes to put efforts with others. I think that she feels like she is a good teammate. At the same time, she does provide, because she's very generous. There's something about her. This is why what I sense, that there's no need for her to share. Actually, like, she could be comfortable like having a business on her own if she wanted to, but somehow her decision or her desire is to belong to a group. So I don't know, maybe because I have the Free of Wands here. So the Free of Wands is all about you having an objective, you having a goal, and you like wanting to go toward the goal because you know that you have everything that it takes. But you are like somehow waiting for the others to join, and it's not a coincidence that this image of the Free of Wands is here in the middle, and you can see that there's a person standing with free wands surrounding it. So it's very meaningful because this is a free members group. So the Free of Wands, it can represent each member's energy as well. And then with the page of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool in reversed, I think that there's going to be a moment where they will have to work a lot with patience, because I think that they will not be comfortable with waiting, like, because the Page of Pentacles in when it's normal, when it's upright, it's about you slowly like building your empire. You slowly like putting the efforts, and you are on your way to see the results. It seems like you had already mastered something, that you had already built something. This is why, and you are in this process of waiting for the final results. But since this is in reverse, I think that there's a bit of impatience. I think that since this is a Knight, I think that they are on their way to success. They are going to have good feedback. They are going to be successful. But somehow the way their career is going to be managed is going to start with a few delays, or maybe things that had been planned before are not going to work out. So they will feel a bit like impatient, like they will want things to be faster, or be more like more, I wouldn't say rushed, because it's not about fast paced, it's more about efficiency, because we are talking about free members here, free ladies here, that they do have the experience, and they also have the willpower to have an awesome and outstanding beginning, new beginning. So I think that somehow there's going to be like a setback, something like probably a bit of a delay, or something is going to demand that then they need to cultivate more patience, or that there are a lot of things that will need to be reviewed again. So, and I don't know why, but the Fool in Reverse definitely is telling me from her perspective and from her point of view is that she will feel a bit uneasy about this having to be patient. I think that she will feel a bit paranoid, in the sense that she will start to wonder if this is a sort of bad luck, or if things are not going to work out correctly with their careers, if actually this new beginning that they are looking, that actually she is looking forward to this new beginning, to this sort of freedom, that somehow they were promised that they would experience a kind of freedom, a sense of liberty, a sense of, of a fresh new start, and of new opportunities available. And, since this is in reverse, it means that she will not feel that optimistic right away. She will feel a bit like fearful, or a bit, when I say paranoid, it's not that she is feeling paranoid. I mean, in the sense of feeling a bit uneasy about this, like having this sort of fear that things will start to be the same way that it was before, when things weren't managed properly. So I think that there's a fear of her of not being able to make that fresh new start, of actually being lied to or being deceived. And here what I'm sensing is that it's not that this is going to happen. This fear is in her head, actually. It's in her unconscious. It seems like a bit of a delay, or a bit of not confirmation, or a bit of hesitance from the company makes her feel unstable. It makes her worry. And when she worries, she tends to feel very insecure. So, and I think that this has nothing to do with their career. I think that it has to do with the way she processes new changes, or processes new stages in her life. I think that she's really excited about this new beginning, but at the same time, there's a part of her that she's still in the past. And it seems like her mind is constantly like remembering or comparing this what she's living now with what she experienced before, and she just doesn't want to feel disappointed. But I think that this is just her fears. I don't think this is the reality. I think that she somehow is very fearful, and I don't know why. I don't understand why, but there's a sense of feeling menace everywhere, like feeling like she will never be happy, or that someone will ruin her happiness, like a sort of like fear. And I don't know why she feels like that, because I think that every time she has to get into a new project, she starts to feel like very affected by what's going on. It seems like in her mind she's so sensitive that she tries to interpret everything that's going on, and she always expects the worst. So she definitely needs to work on this, because this is not about the experience itself, it's more about how she perceives it. Because then we have the last card of the oracle is the card of self-sabotage. So, like I mentioned, the self-sabotage, it's a card that talks about you sabotaging yourself and your opportunities. So definitely these fears that she has all of the sudden, or uh, these fears of actually not being able to make it, or not having a prosperous comeback, or not being able to start all over, and it's just a reflection of her own insecurity, because I don't think that this is the representation of the future of the group. And I think that since this oracle is about what you need to heal in yourself, I think that she needs to work on her confidence a bit more. She needs to work on how she perceives reality, and especially about her self-worth, how much she loves herself and how much she hopes for the best for herself, because I think that they have all the potential to actually get a lot of good results. I know that there are a lot of people, a lot of fans already waiting for this group to start, like sharing their new projects, and music and everything. And I know that there are a lot of people excited about this. So herself getting so worried, it's a bit like, it's a bit different from what an outsider can sense, and I definitely have, I would advise her to connect more with her own truth, on why she has this need of sabotaging herself, like what's going on, like what's going on uh with her perception of things, why doesn't she feel worthy of good things happening to her, I think that there's something about, herself connecting with prosperity, there's something about herself connecting with that she definitely deserves her happy ending, and that she definitely deserves to have good things happen to herself. So I don't know what happened in the past, and I don't think that this is about the group. I think that this is about herself, her own experiences, that she feels like she is in disadvantage compared to others, so I don't know where this comes from, but she definitely needs to nurture more her self-confidence, because I think that the self-sabotage here is that actually what she's sabotaging is the ability to see the brightness and the positivity of this moment, of this transition, of this new start, of these new opportunities that they are going to be entering, so she shouldn't be so worried, and also reviewing why does she get so nervous, like she's going to be okay, like there's no need for her to fear, because she's going to be fine, and the group is going to be fine. And of course that this is also very human, this is why I always mention, and I don't want to lecture anyone about acceptance, but I think that these tarot readings, it is a side of Umji that it's very human, and it's very real. And it talks about when you are given a chance to start over and to probably succeed and be successful, and when you're actually really afraid of making it, where you are really afraid of being successful. And I know that this may sound a bit weird, or like that it doesn't make sense, but actually there are a lot of people, a lot of talented and successful people that whenever they are near the top, or they're about to reach the top of their careers, or they're about to win a competition, they self-sabotage themselves because they do not feel worth it. So they definitely need to work on deserving, on allowing themselves to own their successes. Do not sabotage this good thing happening to you, because you deserve it. You are where you need to be, and you are here because you work really hard to be here. This is for you. This is your moment. So I think that this is why she is showing this sort of like anxiety for the future. Anxiety for all the things that are coming, that she's like, okay, but what if something goes wrong? And we should actually encourage her to think, what if something goes great? Life is like this. And I think that it's very sweet, and it's very real of her to be afraid of success, because sometimes success does have a few like, when you get successful, sometimes it comes with the baggage and it comes with the price. So sometimes when people fear success, it's because they know that there's a fear of losing control over your circumstances, and of you losing control and actually not being able to be yourself, because you are so high in the top that you are very far away from those who used to know you. So I think that it's very understandable that she's feeling like this. But like I mentioned, this is only temporary. This is just a perception. This is the way she feels right now. This is not going to last forever, and it's just fear of this is a big step for her as well. And the uncertainties, the fears always comes up when you are about to enter a new stage. So since the Fool is here, even though it is in reverse, a new era is going to begin soon, with this new year, of course. But they need to be patient. She needs to be patient and not make assumptions. If they do have to wait, if they do have to postpone something, if they do have to be patient, if they do have to be patient and just go with the flow, they have to do it because the fans will be waiting there. There's no rush. They got it. They got what it takes to make a very successful comeback. So yes, guys, this is all I have for her. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a like. This would help me a lot, so this video can reach to much more people that actually would be interested in my content. So I appreciate the support always. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.